Close the case? No? We still need to control the world and everybody in it?
Against Mexican.
The whole point of this video in the first 20, this shit off. You think I'm happy about this? I have white oil in my hair. You're gonna love it.
So his solution was to launch a vicious propaganda campaign against marijuana.
On a list somewhere. Well, let me take you on this joyride.
Immigrants
Have
and
a little video about it and say, oh, the M word, right? Let me break this.
xenophobia. So by using the M word, you're ignoring a long history of oppression
Don't say the M word.
by this man.
Did you know that in Mexico they don't even marijuana and is willfully ignoring the oppression of Mexican Americans? Get
Successfully pushed
is racist and not
marijuana lost its prejudice by years ago, but you can't ignore the why because it's
defending you. We shouldn't say that anymore. If I catch you using the B word, you better watch out.
M word.
We are not here. Jamaican to me, and I would appreciate it if you wouldn't use the R word in 12 seconds.
The word itself isn't inherently racist.
Got it. So this video's done. We can been for a long time. For you to try to make a parallel connection to the N word,
When Anslinger 6
there's no purpose. There's no purpose. Are you why there? Why here? Why is there two cameras right now? Adds nothing. Does as fuck. And if you're Mr. Rogers, only when I said this, but it's marijuana.
cannabis. Just call it by its Latin and foreign and scary to white people. The campaign played on through 1937.
Your V word. That's reggae in your video. Hopefully, when we get to visual observation, did he just point out that when their people are high, they sit on their couch, watch TV, eat?
With them, they brought marijuana.
I move that we stop saying marijuana. I agree. Every word is off limits, and you choose to be is disingenuous, and it discounts the actual racism that African Americans. Shit, it's not an oppression competition. Let's just eliminate words altogether. No, not one. I don't know that this video is gonna work anymore. That's so racist, Hila. Be offended by every single little thing. You put yourself in a box, sir. Try this for. Oh, yes, it is I, Whiteface man. All insults and sensitivity bound about the M word.
Because it's racist.
To compare the word marijuana that isn't won't be using words anymore. We'll communicate much easier without offending anyone. So please, you're just trying to make your production look like it's higher quality, like you have more money and more funding.
Congress to pass the marijuana.
Deeply offended by that joke you just made. And that's kind of the point. When you complain about everything, and shall we, you ignorant fucks?
That's gonna quick history.
Control what you do. It would have been a great video, but now, here I am in. I think what we should start saying is marijuana.
Marijuana.
A little salsa. Mexican food called burritos. That shit is racist. Welcome everybody to another week of words you can't say anymore. Hold on one second. Is that a fresh reggae beat?
You're ignoring a long history of oppression against.
Shortened for every letter of the alphabet. And that way we can static background. And I've noticed of BuzzFeed and all these shitty videos, they have this, which don't tell.
Shall we?
It looks like it's the M word. Life is not. The M word, marijuana, that's offending him, is deeply offended by a word that seems completely neutral by any. Just be saying A word, B word, C word. It will just be.
From 1930.
Really? The M word? Really? You're gonna make a. I cannot believe you would put on Silverface.
Why can't I do Silverface?
Dictionary, guys. We'll see you next week.
Stop saying marijuana.
So this dude helps support your nation by rocking this crying laughing emoji shirt. And remember, each other and nod as to not offend anyone. Bask in my whiteness. And a couple
drug as marijuana to make it sound Hispanic. Harry Anslinger was the director of the Federal Bureau of Narcotics.
Plain enough and feel offended enough time, so he needs to invent a word that's just an offensive. You do not look.
Watch TV.
This special collaboration shirt, as this video will almost certainly be demonetized. Whiteface putting on white lipstick, and I mean, man, this is gonna take me hours to. Clearly not offensive now, and it has.
Stop saying marijuana.
And I'm gonna make a video about it because it offends me, and I think you would have been.
All because of white men such as Jeff Sessions and Steve Alford who keep making.
Okay, got it. Let's keep watching.
but it was used by American prohibitionists,
inventing their own
terrible immigrants, and African Americans.
Get real, dude. Nobody, no. And so he can have a word that's comparable to the N-word. This poor guy, he doesn't get to
Tax Act, which made the drug illegal at a federal level.
Words change. This week's word is
marijuana, the culprit for crime. Organizations that advocate for legalization and argue that marijuana is racist.
Oh, okay. Yo, dude, good job.
But the term was then popularized in the 1930s.
Change, dude. Meanings change. This word has clearly,
Publishers, including Now This, have stopped using marijuana to describe anything that contains
of I need you to stop saying that word. And dude, come on, man. Marijuana again, and then bringing up standard of the world. Let's find out why. Extremely racist now, apparently, as everybody knows. And one day and see how you like it. It feels great. I'm telling you, try it for a day. You're just grunt at each.
That clings onto a plant in 2018. That marijuana was something that was invading the U.S. He even pronounced the drug
forever. How is this worth your time? And your life is too short. That
other violent crimes, which is ridiculous.
May I ask, why do you on this crusade? What life are you actually impacting by going?
Eat munchies and follow.
Original joke. You know, for someone as sensitive as you are to portray Stone, the M word.
Mexican immigrants and African Americans.
Is that cultural appropriation? Because, woo, spicy. Everyone's gonna be blazing after this video. He looks like social justice war paint.
But it didn't become controversial until the early 1900s when
Offensive. Maybe that should just be a great time. We're all having laughs.
Now, Anslinger believed that it influenced black and brown people to commit murder and
if you say it, you're gonna be on.
Which is ridiculous, because all I see people do when they smoke is sit on their couch.
Dude, this is so messed up. I'm so offended right now.
Well,
And Smurfs because it looks more blue than silver.
last time you said I couldn't do white.
Shall we?
I don't know why this guy annoys me so much. I think it's because saying a word.
And associate it with all inferior races.
Marijuana is a
Marks when trying to make
second angle, but I don't understand why. M word? Marijuana is racist?
violent crimes with immigrants and African Americans. Let's go on a quick history lesson. Racial implications of its introduction to THC or any other cannabinoid. So what's the right word to use?
The whole world needs to conform to what I think.
You're ignoring a long history of oppression against Mexican immigrants.
That's so offensive. Now, but you're going to offend white people and black people.
Just eat a burrito and have some salsa and smoke a little marijuana. And maybe that shouldn't be we can put it next to the N word.
So by using the
Not been offensive. I don't even know if it was offensive back then, but it's a couple of jalapenos, right? And that shouldn't offend anyone just because I'm saying. This is Whiteface Man bidding you adieu.
name, and you'll not only be technically correct, but also political revolution.
Nobody in the world uses Marijuana. So what's this guy talking about?
To 1962. Now, Anslinger believed that marijuana, even some media publicans. Anslinger traveled across the country to convince people to the American lexicon.
Who are you actually helping? One person will eat burritos, and it wasn't until 1837 that
You're ignoring a long history of oppression against Mexico.
So it's not racist. So you just invalidated. He just looks like he hates the white devil. Absolutely nothing. Let's go on a little history lesson. Oh my God, something's happening to me. I haven't felt this in a while.
All good?
Seriously, Ela?
I did Silverface.
Silverface?
It's way too short, dude. You gotta give this up.
You might. The word itself isn't inherently.
If you would be so kind, don't use R word and your V word. Racist. It's such a powerful way to start a video is to tell people to stop using a word.
The term was to exploit racism and xenophobia.
I'm very upset that people are saying marijuana instead of the M word. Headface, and still through another episode of Words You Can't Say Anymore. Let's see what we've got this. I apologize to all the French people out there who are offended by my use of the A word.
Racist ass.
It's racist as flip. Stop saying the M word. I'm no angel. He's in a white cardigan that's way too tight. He's got all this slick back hair and what they say to avoid. This is off me like the light hitting
It's used to knock on people of color and their devilish ways.
sensitive, But if you were smoking weed for medical purposes, Americans started spooning beans and guacamole and cheese and wrapping it in a tortilla and started to eat munchies and fall asleep. I have never heard that observation before. That is such an...
slave.
Oh, that's all that suffering I went through. And the real shame, dude, is that this video may have...
Millions of Mexicans migrated to the U.S. following the
face in this country. See you guys next time.
politically correct.
Can we all just take a fucking chill pill? Can we all just... Real, dude, it's not a competition.
Actually very deja vu. We're still trying to fight the negative stigma
that specifically offends me and no one else, and I need to... This week. Actually racist at all.
And social deviant. Marijuana influenced black and brown people to commit murder and other violence.
Does not saying the M word make you crying laughing emoji? We've teamed up.
Down. He wants... I'm just a man, and Cream think, oh man, I'm so glad people aren't saying marijuana. It's actually been interesting. But when you do it through the lens, I do.
Good shoot, Hila. That one really... Seriously?
As just a bunch of lazy, munchy-eating boneheads is a little unsensitive. True utopia,
Folks, cannot say marijuana anymore. Strike that from the dick.
Set up a second camera angle when you're on a...
With one of our favorite artists, Rob Israel, to bring you...
I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy, takes no effort. I react and barely show emotion. I react, when I do I found a motive. I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy, takes no effort. I react and barely show emotion. I react, when I do I found a motive. Easy getting fame these days since you do not need any talent. People try to take me down, but too bad there ain't no repelling. Divide myself count by 10, it'll get the IQ of all my viewers. Of all my viewers who are too retarded to watch real YouTubers. My vids contain of adding a little fucking cam screen, which 10-year-olds enjoy cause they don't have their own opinion. They're stupid and my minions got me over 1 million. This is the age of YouTube, no talent equals millions. Getting paid, get paid for nothing. If you're watching this right now, just turn on your cam. All you need is a fake smile to get them views and get all this money. Thank God that the world's retarded. I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy, takes no effort. I react and barely show emotion. I react, when I do I found a motive. I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy, takes no effort. I react and barely show emotion. I react, when I do I found a motive. It's so amazing you can grow up people's content. Lazy life, I got it like this my fucking job, bitch. Resume on fleek, on your salary in 1 week, cunt. And it's not only me, cunt. No, there's 100 more cunts. Yeah, all I do is lay back, react to trending topics. Still I'm the trending topic. Then react to my own vids and get 1 million more hits. Thank the Lord I got rich by all these stupid kids. I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy, takes no effort. I react and barely show emotion. I react, when I do I found a motive. I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy to